Mona, a 16-year-old country girl living with her ex-convict brother Phil, who turns their pub into a praise and worship place, has been feeling bored and looks for something interesting to do. She is upset meeting her brother again after years inside the prison, since her brother was like a changed man and said he is born again.
What are you doing?
Have faith in me, eh?
One morning at the countryside, Mona went for a ride on her motorbike but without an engine. Feeling bored, she blades down over a grass area along the road. She notices someone, a rich girl, riding a horse, and asks Mona if she is okay.
You alright? Did you crash or something?
Tamsin, a city girl who loves horseback riding and plays the cello, is in town for her summer vacation. Tamsin tells Mona she can visit her anytime she wants since she is just in their house and most of the time alone and just plays her cello.
Okay, we'll drop by if you're bored. You're invited and I'm here all summer, you know.
Mona, feeling upset on what her brother Phil is doing with her pub so as to see people coming over for a prayer meeting, Mona decides to visit Thompson and finds her inside her room playing the cello.
That was The Swan by Saint-Saëns. I live above the Swan.
Mona is heartbroken since her boyfriend dumped her after they made love inside his car, and that really made her angry. Since she is intrigued on what Thompson is doing, she comes to visit her. The girls began to feel comfortable with each other as Thompson starts asking Mona about her life.
What happened to him?
He went inside and he came out funny.
He went to prison.
Thompson tells Mona about her sister Sadie, who died of anorexia. Thompson tours Mona around their house and even spends the day drinking. Mona wakes up and finds she is alone outside and looks for Thompson. And then she saw Thompson having dinner but seems not happy. Thompson feels she doesn't matter to her parents ever since her sister died. Her father's having an affair with his secretary and her mother doesn't even talk to her. Mona went home just to find her brother having a prayer meeting again. She felt so upset, but Phil talks to her and that he is praying for her that she will finally find the truth.
I'm here.
That ain't you. Get in.
Mona, this is me.
The next day, Thompson went to see Mona and asked Phil where to find her. Thompson tells Mona they are going somewhere, and Thompson brings Mona where they found Thompson's father with his secretary having an affair. They both became each other's safe space. They began to feel so comfortable, and Thompson even asked Mona to stay for the night and sleep beside her.
Mother's off touring with some dodgy theatre company pretending to be an actress. And my father's busy with his secretary. So I'm practically an orphan.
No. Hey.
Thompson even prepares breakfast for Mona and then tells her she is going to buy an engine for her motorbike.
I'm gonna buy you an engine.
The two girls spent the day roaming around the town, then decided to take a swim. Thompson looks at Mona intensely and kissed her, and seems it's okay with Mona. They went back to Thompson's house and Mona tries on few of Thompson's clothes. Thompson suddenly remembers his sister Sadie and that she misses her so much. Mona tells her it's okay and tries to calm down Thompson and kisses her.
Don't cry. I mean, cry.
Thompson plays the cello while Mona dances to the rhythm. They suddenly felt the tension and shared a passionate kiss. They began to make out inside Thompson's room when suddenly they heard someone knocking. Thompson saw Phil outside their house, who must have looked for Mona. Mona tells Thompson she really got upset when she was dumped by his older ex-boyfriend. Thompson wants revenge for Mona, so they went to see Mona's ex-boyfriend and went to talk to his wife.
My friend Mona, and she has just had to have an abortion. It was your husband's fetus. Basically what he did was he just got her completely wasted.
Phil asked Mona to join him with the other members from the prayer meeting. Mona doesn't want to, but Thompson tells Mona they are going. Thompson has a lot of questions when it comes to believing in God. She then tells Mona she wants to ask Phil about his faith.
I'll seek some spiritual guidance from him.
Yeah, go on. It'll be funny.
She tells Phil to come inside and can wait for Mona. While waiting, Tamsin keeps asking questions to Phil. Then suddenly it became like Tamsin is flirting with Phil. Phil got angry and saw Mona. Then he grabbed her inside the car while Mona is shouting, and Tamsin just looking at them. Phil locks up Mona inside her room, but the next day was able to go outside and brings along her things. She said goodbye to Phil. Mona is on her way to see Thompson. She believes that what they have is real. They even promised each other to stay together no matter what happens.
We must never be parted. Do you hear me?
When Mona finally arrived at Thompson's house, she was shocked to see Thompson's mom packing her things. Thompson said she has to go back to the city and continue her studies.
What's going on, Tam?
I'm going back to school.
Mona felt betrayed and went to the forest where Thompson first kissed her. Thompson finds Mona there and reveals that it wasn't serious for her.
Look, I couldn't be myself back there in front of my mother. Anyway, I was just playing a part. That wasn't even me.
Everything she had with Mona was just for fun and that it's not really her.
Come on, you know me. Please don't be angry with me.
Mona doesn't know what to do. She was so hurt that it even made her choke Thompson and drown her. But she didn't get through with it.
What the fuck are you doing? You fucking crazy bitch!
Mona went on her way out of the forest and walks along the road all alone. Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.